Right, yeah, mouse skates. Technical issues in Sweden. Grip tape. So now the mouse will be a little sticky and maybe grip a little better, actually. And a little run of priorities. Do the stuff. Okay, it's gonna start. 3, 2, 1. And we're on. Slow start, maybe. Dago with the red and mega, Andy with the yellow armor. And lower ground, he has to be a little careful, and he is actually being careful. Doesn't care about splash damage, pins Dago back. And that's a nice first blood for him. Doesn't finish the frag because he's a little worse for wear himself, so just gonna back off. Did Dago get hit by this? Looks like he took some splash damage. He had to refill some health. Damn, that read was spot on. I'm not sure where Dago respawned. But Andy has an idea of where that could be. 2 rockets actually not going around the corner they were supposed to go around. Spawn that shotgun. He could tank 1 hit. And take the yellow, that's unfortunate. But the rockets from Dago are pretty good. Keeps him at a distance. And he wants that... Well, he wants... Oh, okay, nice. So the red was there, actually. It was around. That's what the timer wasn't counting out. It was around and up for grabs. So that's what he was after. Take the comfy red thing. Well, I don't know if it's comfy, but it's certainly well padded. It's back up. We can hear Dago picking up the health up there. They're both kind of in pain, so Mega just spawned, and Andy will not be picking it up. He needs a refill as Dago gets red armor, keeping Andy at a safe distance, and refills the Mega health. So good. Dago's taking control back, it seems. At least he's stealing the items. Keeping Andy away from the good stuff. And the tables are turned. We heard rocket jump there. Yeah. Dago went up. Yeah, Dago is doing pretty well. Those rockets from Andy show that he's not about to let himself get overturned like this, but Dago seems to be putting his plan to execution pretty well. And he's being really cautious. Dago didn't even notice this, I think. Well, he heard the splash damage in his back, probably, but I want to see what he does. He's on your right. Didn't check the corner. And Andy takes the frag. Solid track in. Unfortunate respawns for Dago. Right, so heard the teleport, so Andy teleported up as Dago went down to take the yellow. So that was a little distance between them two. He could take the armor safely. Okay, that's a mega health pickup. So not too bad for Dago. That grenade though certainly turns things around. And his tracking is on point with the lightning gun. Yeah, Dago coming up on top with that extra stack. Switch to him. Strangely enough, not many more direct rocket hits from the German. But he's been hitting a lot of good, like, prediction and zoning shots. No, no, don't do that. Interesting bounce of the grenade there. Yeah, just come at him. Plenty of rockets now for him, so can push a little bit, but chooses not to. And goes for the reach around. Quick, get out of the line of fire from that boomstick. How do you manage this? No, the grenade. Like Dago was doing pretty well keeping a safe distance. But Andeh's now taking the lead. I mean, wasn't he in the lead already, but he's making himself more comfortable there, let's say. Red armor, mega health. He's chasing, taking the fight, lower ground, in the staircase. Really seems like that was a mistake from Dago, but and he is forced to spam grenades at a distance, and he's got plenty of them, so he could just keep going and going until Dago couldn't dodge him anymore. The hits from Dago are solid, like still too direct from Andeh so far. Whereas, yeah, Dago's just one more, okay. He's getting the frags. And he's starting to get some wind in his sail in there. As the frag difference keeps increasing. Hey, Splash. You can just use Mega and Red Armor to complement that solid LG. Consistent 35. Strafe aiming. Steady. It works. It works well. Sliver of Mega Health has expired, so it's gonna be up slightly after the 7th minute. Keep him at a distance by shooting the archway. Archway? The arch. Like, I noticed that Andeh's lightning gun accuracy keeps going up. It creeps up ever so slightly every fight. So this tells you he's hitting more than the 35 you're seeing. Okay, it went down. Dago's rockets. No, rocket jump. That's 2 failed rocket jumps. I think it was one from Dago and one from Andeh earlier. Aboard, can this benefit Dago? Like, he certainly would need a second breath in this one. Or however many breaths he has needed to stay in this somehow. Plenty of thuds. And he was right where he needed to be. Dago didn't press the issue, but the spawns. Mega health just picked up by Andeh. He's double stacked. And he's got a yellow armor to fall back to. Right, we had the yellow pickup on Dago, teleported right after that. Nice attack from him. Nearly gets it. 1 HP. Holy shit. He should have had this. He eventually gets it, but that's some time wasted. And Andeh respawning out of reach, so he cannot continue the spawn frag and streak right there. Needs to frag him a couple more times, maybe, and then something will come up. Something will come up. But 8 frags and 1 minute to go, like, this has been a pretty cautious game. I don't know if it's in Dago's style to just unleash all hell and get a 10-kill frag streak on this map. But Andeh is now getting more aggressive to put more distance between him and his victim, I guess. So this is looking good, I think. I think Andeh has secured the victory here on this first map, which was Dago's pick. 30 seconds to go. He missed the rocket jump. That's not supposed to happen. But yeah, that's now unrecoverable. So first map goes to Andeh. And a final frag. Okay. Second map pick. Andeh goes for Pocket Infinity. And he's ready. And we're off to the races again. In a few seconds. Hon hon. 3, 2, 1, and Dago with the bottom spawn. Andeh with mega health. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Oopsie. Oopsie. Yeah, run away! That was a cute shot and switch to finish off. B-hopping after that, not so cute, but... Oh man. Dare I say, this is not a good start for the German. He does get red eventually. Nice shots, actually. Yeah, there we go. The rockets connect. The teleport is spot on. Mega health gonna go to Andeh unless Dago does something. Yeah, and he does get the mega with just the green armor. It's not enough. Dago coming out on top with the lightning gun, but he is in pain. They're in need of a refill. So, okay, chase. Little hesitation going for that teleport there, yeah? You saw it. Stay in there. That's some nice double shotty action from Dago there. Yeah, you can do the ramp jump from there. Takes a little practice, but I think it's easier than the ramp jump to yellow armor on Catalyst. The rocket. I'm gonna suppose Andeh got the shot from that incredibly annoying angle up top. That long line of fire that you got here, right there. Good push from Andeh. Dago respawns pretty far, so he's got a chance at a refill. Get himself back into a fighting position. You can't shoot through these 3 bands there. They are in fact solid. I mean, obviously they're solid. Denied. Dago's trapped. Just finish him. There we go. Welcome, yes, QuakeWorld Tournament. This is taking a while. It's like 1 match a week per round. Recommended playing rate. So this has been going for a couple of weeks now, and it'll be going for a few more. All the info is on their Discord and on the wiki page, so games happening whenever. Oh, wow. Great timing on this. Dago doesn't even get a chance at touching that rocket launcher. This looks bad. This looks bad for Dago here. And familiar scenario with Andeh being filled to the gills with resources. And also back on his proverbial 35% LG. Make that a 36. Is Dago going to double back into the teleporters and right into Andeh's rockets? Seems like he is smart in this time around at least. Hopefully he doesn't make that kind of mistake. But yeah, Andeh can just like push a bit and be a turret because he's super solid. And Dago cannot find his stride at all. This does not look like the Blood Run we had before, where it was a slower paced game from the beginning, cautious play from both. And Dago was able to actually be a problem. Here, he isn't getting that opportunity so much. Like, he's got some arguments, like, you see he can do that kind of stuff. It's just, you gotta make it quick and back out. And hopefully he doesn't teleport into, yeah, all that. Like, or hopefully you don't do that either. Well, obviously he's gone ahead and done that. Mild inconvenience. It's also quite feasible to get stuck on that edge transition between the steps and the ramp and just completely throw off the ramp jump. Because there's no ramp in. You just trip on the edge. Because there is no step up in QuakeWorld, remember? Struggling to hit the rockets there. Dago lives to see another day, but I don't think this day is going to be very long, judging by the previous track record on this map. Well, track record. How it's been going so far? Actually, he does pretty well, all things considered. Like, he's still not dead. He's just watching Andeh push him from area to area and steal all the good stuff. Yellow armor would be nice. Can't even make that turn to the right to get the yellow armor because Andeh's hot on his heels and is going to finish him. Right, so this is kind of what I was afraid of going into this series. As I want to see where these players are at. Although I don't have too many doubts going into this that Andeh is going to move on to meet Burncock in the next round. Like, I want to see how Dago plays these days. And I want to see, I want to see their shape, right? But I'm also always hoping for a bit of a match. Blood Run, we had a match on Blood Run for the most part. This here, not so much at all. Good timing from Dago. He gets the frag. Barely makes it out alive. And there's no health. There's no health, puts himself in a position where he can get fragged and does not get fragged. Well done. Yeah, if you just watch for a little bit, it's pretty apparent, I think, that Dago's a little more cautious about his movement on this map specifically. They both seem to be pretty conservative in their play on Blood Run. And I was thinking, huh, what's wrong with Andeh? Like, he can do all the moves and look pretty fluid, and he opted not to. But here, he gets to stretch a little bit. And I say this as we watch Dago not stretch out. Well, he's got everything. Well, he's got enough. And that's where Andeh is, of course. If he's not at the red armor, either he's plotting an attack on red armor, or going for yellow armor instead. Oh, yeah, that's where he is. Upper ground. No, Dago, no! Neither of them finding any any hits there. Okay, so final minute. I don't think Dago can claw this back. His LG has gone up. At least he's got that going for him. And he surprised from behind. And he didn't try to turn back and finish, well, defend himself. It's like, oh fuck, I'm screwed. Kind of like it happens to Quake the Russian. Sometimes if he gets caught from behind with LG and it's like he doesn't even want to turn around to try and escape, he knows it's just cooked. And doesn't insist. So we have a win for Andeh. We're up 2-0 for the Swede here. And that's kind of a problem for Dago now if he is to make any progress in the upper bracket. Because he needs to win 3 maps now. I would say it seems a bit unlikely, but maybe he's gonna put up a good fight. What's he saying? What now? Dago, you pick the next map. Is he gonna go for DM6? What's he gonna go for? DM4? We go to DM4. I hope he's got some DM4 in him. So Fan, send your thoughts and prayers to Dago. As the lava gods await in glee at the coming mayhem and offerings that will be made to them. So, 3, 2, 1. Possibly the final map of the series. Dago with shit spawn. Andeh with better spawn. Has Dago given up on the... Nah, he's not. He's just hoping that Andeh goes for one more armor that he doesn't need because he hasn't been hit and the armor doesn't tick down. So that's... And Andeh is actually saving the red armor for... Yeah, he's not even in the room. He just stays at mid and prevents Dago from doing anything. So we have a soft lock. Map's not broken. Damn, that shot. Damn. That's one shot. Oh, I like the way that grenade bounced. It looked kind of cool. I think Dago has found some damage. I'm out of ammunition. You can come out now. Right, like Andeh is on top. He's got the resources. He can fall back to red. He has no need to push. So he chooses not to. It works. It works. Oh. That rocket is a bit unfortunate, but Dago has to escape, so he concedes the red armor. Actually, Andeh teleporting a bit too early, paying for this. Or does he? Like, Dago did not think to fall back to the armor instead? he had other plans. He did get a yellow, so he's not terribly unhealthy, but he's kind of trapped in now, and he's waiting for him to come out from either exit. So again, we're in a bit of that stalemate situation. I'm out of grenades, man. You can come out. That's the red armor pickup. Rockets jump back up, or did he? He actually did not. That was a ruse. And he was ready for either opportunity. Like, it seems like it's always the thing. When someone rocket jumps up and takes their sweet time showing their face, they're just gonna teleport back down. Last few DM4s that I've seen in this tournament, that's been the case. I've had a handful of these this week. Again with the well, you're gonna run out of ammunition, so it's gonna be boomstick. And I think I get to go there and take this. Right, okay, it's moving now. Dago tried to keep this slow. They both tried to keep this slow. And now it's just, boom, explosion of actions. People pressing keys on their keyboards. The insanity. Okay, we're gonna wait this one out while Andeh runs out of rockets. Dago doesn't have a rocket launcher, so he can still get up to 5. And fight. He's gonna make him count. 3 to go. Nice LG. And he hopes that he gets the telefrag. It was worth the gamble, I guess. Red armor coming up. No. And he is going to go across. Well, that's what it looked like, so Dago goes, no, 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 no. I'm first in there. That's my red. And indeed, it is. Little tickle of LG. Okay, yeah, I was expecting the fakey rocket jump exit. It's a shame he had to abort the movement sequence there, but well, I mean, you know. Come on. And he moves in. Boomstick. Ah, boomstickable. God damn it. 1 HP. So close. That's a couple of near-death experiences in this series with someone running away with 1 HP. Yeah, it sounds like someone... Yep, Andeh is in the good spot, whereas Dago is very much not in the good spot. And he can just run down the clock. Well, he can, like, take a little step aside and get the rocket box at shotgun in there. So Dago did actually stay up. In case you really wanted to go through the door, here's a grenade to change your mind. And he is fraggable. Unfortunately, he's also on top of the world. That's the yellow armor pickup. Okay, yellow and red pretty much in sync. As Dago respawns in shit room and has no chance for the next few seconds at doing anything. The Pine Man, taking a book of Loktar's book. A page of Loktar's book. I keep swapping things around today. Okay, we're on to Dago now. Can he do something? No. But the lava gods are pleased with the offerings. That's a good point. That's better LG even. From the Swede. That's kind of unfortunate. Respawning in the same spot, not so great, but he makes turns it around pretty nicely. Like, okay, there's red armor and I can just... Oh, there's lightning gun too. I can just get the kill. And then another one. What was that lightning gun spam? What are you doing, my friend? What are you doing? Yeah, he came back up, signaled his position with that first rocket. Actually, that's a frag. A few more of these and maybe Dago can stay in the series. But it looks like nah. Right, and we saw Dago tickle Andeh in the bottom with a bit of shotgun there. No discharge will be obtained. And, okay, so Dago has a shot there. But he's also so low on health, no! And he's on top, he's going to be able to get the red armor. No, actually, he falls down to 2 LG. Rocket was kind of close, there was some potential in there. Okay, the red armor that stayed untouched benefits Dago there. There. I can't speak. Cover all of the exits again. That's a bit of watering the plants, getting so close to be double shotted. And that is going to be a win for Andeh, 3-0. That was a good start from Dago on Blood Run. If you are going to watch one map of this series, stick with the Blood Run. And thus endeth the series. Very lucky spawns. So that's us. That's us all done then, I think.